Lindsay here. Today is Whip and Chat Day, one of my favorite days of the week. It is Wednesday for me / Thursday for you. I film on Wednesdays and then I put them out for you on Thursdays. Let's see. I'm drinking my coffee, of course. These are really cool series of Starbucks mugs that we got when we lived in China. I don't know if you can see, but it says Shintandi. And it was this really cool area down in Shanghai that had like stores and restaurants, and it was really, really cool. So they had a series, and you can see where it says Shanghai right there inside the mug, and then it's got Mandarin. Yeah, they had a series of the bun and all the different, landmarks in Shanghai and China. And so we collected all the Starbucks mugs. It's one of my favorite mugs. I just noticed though, it's got a little chip in it. I mean, we have been home for 5 years now, so they're gonna get a little worn out. Oh, and I forgot, they have numbers on them. I don't know if y'all can see that, but see, it's got the number 1 right there. So there's a series and they all have the different, I don't know how many there were, but I think we collected most of them, or the majority of them. So how are you guys doing? Hope you're doing good. It's midweek, so hopefully the week's been good for you so far. I'm good, no complaints. It's just been, busy. The kids are home, from school. It's summertime. And so it just kind of changes everything, and new routines, new schedules. And, yeah, so things are good. Now, of course, this is for the Sheena Pike Along that Mindy and I are doing. So, she put out her Whip and Chat today on Wednesday. So be sure and go watch that and see. She picked a winner. So go see if you were the winner. I'm not going to say who it was because I don't want to ruin the surprise, but she's got a really cool prize, a couple things. So go check that out and see if you won. And then in my Whip and Chat today, during the video, some point during the video, I will give you all instructions on how to and what to put in the comments to, be considered for my giveaway that I'll do next week. Okay? All right, so before we get into the talking, let's get into just real quick what I'm working on. Obviously, this is a Sheena Pike, this so cute little French bulldog, FrenchiCorn. It is a partial, so I've kind of been taking my time. I'm also doing Snacks with Friends with Jenny and Urelli, so I've got that painting in the other room. So I've kind of just been, working on both because I didn't want to blow through this one and be finished too soon. But I've got, got that much more to go. So I've got the rest of his ear and the horn, and then his other ear. So we're getting there. I was looking at the calendar and we are about halfway through the Sheena Pike Along event, which is crazy. It seems like it's going by really fast. Having a blast. I love looking at Instagram and seeing everyone's progress pictures and liking them and commenting. And it's been really fun for this being my first event. And I'm looking forward to doing more events because it really is fun and you get to know people even more and you get closer to the community. So it's been a great way to do that. So this is from Diamond Art Club. And let me pull out the little sticker that they give you so you can see the full. I know my lighting's not great, y'all. I'm sitting by the window. It's a beautiful sunny day today. So I don't have a whole lot of artificial light. It's just natural sunlight coming through. But here's the little guy. He's a partial, 51 by 51. So that's what he's gonna look like when he's done. And I am adding ABs to the stars and to his horn. I didn't add any ABs to his face because I thought that'd be kind of strange. And he's got a little purple heart right there. Maybe we'll do something fun with that. And there's some ABs in the bow tie that came with it. So that's him. And then I'm using my Diamond Pen Pal, my yellow glittery pen, and they do have the roll stop. So it is flat on one side, which I love because it doesn't go anywhere. Yellow Bella Art Day Nicole tray. Release papers from Amazon. I'll link all these things in the description if y'all are interested in any of them. And in my pen, I've got micro glue dots in my single placer and pink wax in my 7 placer. And I think that's it. Oh yeah, my Elizabeth Ward storage, which I think y'all already saw those. I recently started using Harbor Freights on my Snack with Friends painting, my other one that I'm working on, and I really like the Harbor Freights. Plus it's a smaller painting, and so it's just the right number. It's got like 24 colors, and you get 25 of those little boxes. So I'm enjoying the Harbor Freights. Really, really fun to use those. It's been fun to try something else after, you know, using these for so long. Okay, so let's pick a color. I had some A's right here that I hadn't finished yet since the last time I was working on this. So let me grab an A, a few A's. All right, so to start things off, there is someone's birthday today on Wednesday. So again, you'll see this on Thursday. But one of my friends here, subscribers, that has just been one of my biggest fans, like I have fans, one of my biggest supporters since I started my channel, and that is Sandra West. Today is her birthday. So if y'all know Sandra, please reach out to her and wish her a happy birthday. She is one of the sweetest, just, you know, she supports everyone in all their lives, and she comments on my videos, and she's been very helpful with some personal stuff, and just, she's great. She always alerts me to any mermaid paintings, and yeah, we've become friends. And she doesn't live that far away from me. I'm in Texas and she's in Oklahoma. So I hope that one day we can meet up. I think we could. It'd be just a short little drive, you know, to get to each other. So it's her birthday today. So I wanted to say, Sandra, if you're watching, happy birthday. I hope you have a great day, or had a great day. If you're watching this, obviously you're going to be watching it the next day. But I will reach out to you today and send you a little happy birthday message. So nice weather. I hope it's nice there in Oklahoma. Typically we have the same weather, it seems like, because we're so close together. So hopefully you're not getting any rain, and it's a nice, beautiful day, and you're able to go in that beautiful backyard of yours and just relax and do some diamond painting and just get spoiled rotten. So that's my hope for you today. All right, let's see. I took notes, y'all. I always take notes because I will forget things. So let's see. I mentioned go to watch Mindy's live because you want to definitely see, you know, who won. And I'm going to go ahead and just kind of mention it now, just kind of sneak it in there so I don't forget. That's what I'm really worried about, is forgetting. But if y'all want to be entered into the giveaway, all you have to do in the comments is put a cat emoji. I know Sheena Pike has a lot of cat paintings. I know last time I had you do a dog, but we can't forget about the cats. So any cat emoji will do. And then I will write your name down, give you a number, and then next week we'll do the random number generator, and we'll see who wins. Now, before I forget, I did some extra giveaways last week, and I heard from the first person, and I've shipped their package out. But the 2 additional giveaways that I did just for fun, as this little surprise, I haven't heard from those folks. So I figured I'm going to give it one more week. And then if I haven't heard from them, I'll go ahead and do a redraw for 2 more names, okay? So again, I'm not going to say who it is. Y'all just need to go back and watch that whip and chat. If you entered, if you put a dog emoji in that one whip and chat, go check the next one out, so last week's, and go see. But it's been a week now, and I'm like, I keep checking my email because I love, you know, love sending people things. And I've even checked my junk folder, thinking maybe it, you know, went in there for some reason. And I haven't heard from them. So, yeah, I would love to send that out to you guys. Just go, like I said, check it out and let me know. Just send me an email. It's in the description of that whip and chat. So for this week, let me grab the prizes that we'll be giving away on my next whip and chat next week. So I showed these at the very beginning of the event, but I'm going to go ahead and show them again so y'all know what the prizes are for this week. Look at these babies. This is Sheena Pike. This is one of her prints. And again, she's got her, you know, her signature right here. I just thought this was so cute. The animals, the desserts, the flowers, the hearts. I mean, you name it. It's just, it's precious. You've got the popsicle right here melting a little bit. The pig with the sunglasses. It's so cute. I love it. I love her artwork. It's so sweet. You've got this, you know, funky little bird right here. He looks a little crazy with his little, you know, feathers, and this sweet little lamb. I think it's a lamb. Looks like a lamb to me. But yeah, I thought this was so sweet. So this will be one of the, so this will be one of the gifts. In addition to this, we have a Muni May tray, and it's in the mint. So the first winner, first person that I draw will get these two things mailed to them with some other little goodies, you know, little bag of some fun stuff. And then, of course, like I did last week, I will add 2 additional prizes because I feel bad that the Craftably paintings never came in, and there's been some folks that haven't been able to, you know, participate as they wanted to, which we'll talk about Craftably in just a second. But I've got these really pretty 3D printed, just a 4, and then, you know, a little caddy in the front. There you go. We'll give away 2 of these. Okay. All right. So y'all be sure and put that cat emoji down, and I'll do some names next week. So Craftably, they've been really good about updating us. It looks like we're still on target, you know, for the 20th. I even saw someone on Instagram, I forgot who it was, but someone even had put that they got notification that theirs had shipped. So, and I know in one of the Craftably updates, it did say that some of them were going to be shipping before others. There was a batch. So, yeah, so it still looks like the 20th is when they're expecting to receive them, which is coming up, y'all. I mean, shoot, today's the 16th, so not much longer. Now, I'm keeping my fingers crossed. You know, obviously, I was waiting for my Sheena Pike for this event, but, you know, I found this cute little guy and worked on him. Oh, Jasper, he's like back there snorting. But my next event that I wanted to talk about too, so y'all can get ready for that, in July, has got a painting that I need, and that shipment from Craftably, so I can have that for that event. And I'm going to be I'm co-hosting with Lindsay from Emeralds and Fairy Lights. We're doing a Jasmine Beckett Griffith along, so JBG along, and that's going to be for the month of July. And my Jasmine Beckett Griffith painting is in that Craftably order, along with my Sheena Pike. Those are the only 2 I ordered. So, and those are the 2 events that I've been doing. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I need my paintings. I know everybody is anxiously awaiting. Again, I think it's really cool that they did these pre-orders. I love Craftably, and I think it's really cool they did this because it just builds up the anticipation, the excitement, you know, it's like waiting like for Christmas, you know, the whole month of December, the build up to get ready for that day. And that's what kind of has felt like, just waiting and waiting and waiting. And I'm excited. So I need to reach out to them. I feel like they're in the absolute thick of things. I know they were, you know, looking for volunteers way back when and always offering that. I don't know if me reaching out right now would be helpful or not, but they're close to me. And like I said, I was going to do a little mini field trip and film a couple things while I'm there, while I'm helping them out. But you know what? I'm going to make a note. Let me do that real quick so I don't forget. See my cute little diamond pen? He's so cute. He's the one I always use when I'm making notes. Let me just do that. Call or email Craftably. Okay, and they may say, you know, hey, next month or 2 months from now or tomorrow. I mean, I have no idea. But I will at least reach out to them and see if they need any help. Because I'm sure they are just... But I'm curious how they're going to do it because I know the retreat is coming up soon. I think it's next week. I'm not going, but I think that's when it is. But they're going to the retreat. So I'm just thinking to myself, and I know they're not the only 2 that run that company, but I'm thinking... Ugh, if I were them, I would think I'd be a little stressed out going to the retreat and then having all the orders coming in, but I know that that's not my business, that's theirs. So I'm putting my own anxiety and stress, you know, into something else. I need to worry about myself. But, y'all, these glue dots are really sticking. Get off there. Okay, I'm just making sure that y'all are still in frame. I keep kind of scooching this thing down as I'm working on it. I was going to flip it upside down because I'm kind of getting to the top, but I didn't want to. I wanted to see his cute little face as I did it. Sometimes when you put him upside down, it's like, it's distorted, and especially for a whip and chat, I'm like, I don't want y'all looking at him upside down. So yeah, a couple cool things there. Like I said, you know, the Craftably orders come in. I know a lot of folks have ordered things. They had so many beautiful paintings. It was really hard to choose, but I'm hoping that, you know, I just started with 2, and then I'll kind of see maybe how some others unboxings go. Some other creators ordered some, you know, other ones, and maybe I'll order those. Hopefully they'll still be available. once they get all those in. Hopefully they ordered extras. So what else has been going on? Let's see. We talked about all the Sheena Pike stuff, so I think we're good there. And then, like I said, the JBG along. Lindsay actually reached out to me a couple days ago and said that she's going to be, she's putting together a little fun teaser, like a little trailer, to give y'all some information about the event. So please subscribe to Lindsay at Emeralds and Fairy Lights. I will put her down in the description, and that way y'all can find her and, you know, subscribe to her if you're not already, and get ready for that. And you can watch her little trailer that she's going to be putting together. So I'm excited. Yes, already looking. But this event, I'm in the moment right now. This event is so much fun. I'm enjoying working with Mindy. She is so cool. I know she just had her birthday, and I got to hop onto that birthday live, and it's always so fun to interact with everybody. It's always a little harder, though, I've noticed. I'm still not good at it, but it's harder when you're even, you know, when you're not alone and you're with somebody else, and there was multiple people on it one time. There was like 4 or 5 people in at once. And, you know, I didn't want to talk over anyone, so I probably was a little more quiet, because there's just, you know, I didn't want to, so many people were talking, so I didn't want to, you know, talk over anyone, and I was just kind of waiting. But I'm glad I got to be there, and I wanted her to know that, you know, that I support her, and I wanted to wish her a happy birthday. And so I told her that I wanted to hop on there. And then I needed to hop off because other people needed to hop on, because they had been waiting kind of backstage. It only allows X amount of people on there. So, okay. So I'm noticing the drills are sticking a little bit in my tray. I have to tell y'all what I did. I was so mad, but it happens, and it wasn't the end of the world. I was sitting here a few days ago listening to, I think it was Mrs. Coffee, to one of her videos, and I kind of got into the groove, and here's what happened. Now, I also showed my husband, because he came in here and he could tell I was like kind of grumbling, and I was doing something I wasn't happy about. He's like, what's wrong? And I'm like, I'm having to pick all these off because I put the wrong one down. And now that I put all the I was picking off the ones that I had put wrong, and I was throwing them in here, and it's like the residue from the glue is kind of in the tray. So I probably need to wash this tray, because I noticed when I slide the drills down, they're getting caught a little bit, because I think there's some sticky stuff on the tray. But here's what happened. So tell me if you think that y'all could do the same thing. I hope you would. Okay. The symbol was 3. Okay. The symbol was 3. So I grabbed 3. the one that said 3. Obviously that's not a 3 symbol. That's just, you know, in the list of number of symbols, that's just number 3. I shouldn't even attach those numbers on there, because I don't use them. Well, I do actually. I like to line up my containers. I don't know why I do it, but I like to do it in order. But I really just go by symbol. I don't go by DMC. I just really look at the symbol. Well, this, as y'all can see, is actually 3. And I thought it looked weird, because this 3 is like a purple, and it was on his face. I was like, why would purple be on his face? But I did quite a bit, because I was just listening to the whip and chat. I was kind of in my own little world. So look how sticky these are now. Look how they're sticking to the bottom. They're all like clumped up together in a ball. Oh my gosh. I don't know what I'm gonna do with those. But they've all been stuck already and unstuck. So they're all just a big ball of stickiness in there. So I had to pick off quite a bit. So that took some time. Yeah. So that wasn't fun. And here's the thing I hate to even admit, it's embarrassing, but I'll tell y'all, I did it twice with that same symbol. I actually did it, and I doubt anyone caught it, but I actually did it during my last whip and chat. I was talking about all the, the ABs that I'd gotten, and I was kind of showing y'all, some of the ABs, and I got so excited about that. I actually put these 3s on here. Or maybe I did the ABs. I don't know, but I've done it twice. I've mixed up, and I was talking to y'all, and I really wasn't paying attention. Excuse me. Get a drink of coffee. So yeah, I did it twice. So I'm not going to do it again. Third time's not going to be a charm. I'm not going to do it again. So now I'm clued in on it, and I don't see any more 3s. So I think I'm in good shape. So far, it's just been the browns, a lot of browns in his face. So, but I did have some fun with some ABs, and I also picked off, but that was by choice. Excuse me, y'all. I picked off all of these right here, and all of these, and then all the ones over here. I picked off all of these, and I took them off, and I put ABs in there. I forget what number. I would think it was 743. Yeah, that's what it called for. Yep. So it was originally, I had all these in there, and I was like, you know, it's a star. I think it'd be really cool if it was, you know, AB. So I had to pick all of those off, and it was quite a bit. And you know, they were already finished, and then this side, but I really wanted to do ABs. So I think I'm good everywhere else. I'm not gonna do, I did a few 5200s in his eyes and a little bit in the eyelashes, but that's all. I'm trying not to do too much, but I am gonna bling out the stars. I didn't want to redo all the blues. I already had done those, so I'm not gonna, but the horn we're gonna have fun with. I have a feeling there's gonna be some ABs in the horn. So, and are there other stars? There sure is. I don't know if y'all can see this, but there's some other stars like up here on top, above his head. So I'll do some more ABs over there. Yes. So I'm having fun with this painting. It's been a lot of fun. All right, sorry y'all, I had to pause. I had to cough, and I'm like, why is this cough coming from? I think it's allergies. Who knows? All right, I only have 2 cups of coffee a day, and this is my 2nd cup, so I need to get it and drink it and get it down so I feel like myself. All right, so what's been going on around here lately since the last time we talked? Let's see. Oh, okay, so Wednesday, after I did my whip and chat with y'all, I took the kids, 2 of the 3, and then one of their friends, to Chuck E. Cheese. I don't know how some of y'all feel about Chuck E. Cheese. I have mixed feelings about it, especially, you know, after a pandemic or during a pandemic. I don't know what stage we're at. I don't know, but it was open, felt safe, you know, everyone's getting vaccinated, and I was like, okay, well, we'll try it out. And the kids really needed to get out, and they haven't been anywhere this summer. So took them to Chuck E. Cheese. Oh, it was expensive. So expensive. I even got online and found a coupon, and I'm trying to remember. The coupon was like 2 pizzas with 1 topping and 4 drinks. So it was perfect because one of the kids likes pepperonis, my kids like cheese, and there was 4 of us, so we could get 4 drinks, and I'll eat whatever. So, and then they each wanted, you know, game cards to play, and they now do it by time. So it's unlimited. You pay for like 60 minutes, 90 minutes. So there's no more tokens or there's no more tokens. You just get a play card. And when that time expires, you're done. But it's unlimited play. You get to play as long, you know, as many games as you want. So they said they wanted to do 90 minutes. And I'm like, okay. So it was an hour and a half for 3 of them. Y'all, it was like over $100. I was floored. And like I said, I thought I was going to be good because I had a coupon. But yeah. That was an expensive outing. But the little boy that went with us, he had some money. He had like $20 and he gave that to me, and I, you know, appreciated that. That was nice of him. His mom sent him with some money. But wow, I don't think we're going to be doing that for a while. And majority of the folks in there did not have masks on, which was kind of concerning. My kids did. I did. Even though I'm fully vaccinated, I still felt like, you know, we need to be doing that. But that's just our own personal choice. But yeah, Chuck E. Cheese, I was worn out because here I had done my whip and chat, you know, was working on it because it's a lot to talk for an hour and to be, you know, it's not that it's being social, you know, and sometimes you're like, whoo, and then being at Chuck E. Cheese and playing because my daughter didn't have a friend. She was really upset because Nate had a friend, but Lou didn't. And so I was her friend. So we played games and we actually had a lot of fun. We were playing the, I think it was like the Price is Right one. And it's where all the coins are all lined up and you drop a coin in and it goes down and it's kind of shifting all the coins. And if some of them fall down, then you get points. And then of course they have the you know, the game counter. And my daughter was so sweet. They had this diamond pillow, that she could see up on the prize counter, and it was like 7,000 tickets. And she's like, Mom, I'm gonna get that for you. And I'm like, oh honey. And it was like had sequins on it that flipped, and it was a really pretty diamond pillow. It was really, really cute. And I said, no. I said, well, one, you're probably not gonna get that many. You're not gonna get that many tickets, because I could see the tickets were only like 1 and 2 per game. But she was really sweet, you know, that she was gonna offer to get me something. But they ended up just getting some junk candy and, you know, a slinky and a little plastic slinky, not even a metal one. And I don't know what else they got, just junk. But that I hadn't taken them anywhere in a while, and you know, why not? Got to do something. We're not taking any vacations this summer. We're not going anywhere, and I thought these kids are gonna get stir crazy. Let me just take them somewhere. And the friend that went with us was a family friend, so it's not like, and he had spent the night before, and it wasn't just like some neighborhood kid. It was a family that we're really close to, and I wanted to, and you know, they both work and I don't, so I wanted to be able to take their son out somewhere too. So I didn't mind taking him. So that was Chuck E. Cheese, and that was Wednesday. And then Friday, I don't think anything happened on Thursday. I think I was just trying to sell more stuff to clean out, you know, the playroom area for the potential craft room. I hope y'all don't get tired of me talking about this craft room, but I'm excited. So my husband had told me, he's like, so go ahead and find a contractor, and you know, so he kind of left that with me. And I was like, you don't have to tell me twice. So I reached out to a friend that lives in our neighborhood, and she's she works in some business she works for a interior decorator or something like that. And she's got contact with some contractors, because some people do remodelings when they're doing design work. And so she gave me a guy's number. I called him up immediately. He was out like 2 days later. So great guy. He was here for about 3 hours. Him and my husband just kind of went through everything. And, you know, we haven't gotten a quote back yet, so I hope it's not like $1 bajillion, because we were kind of just giving him, you know, pie in the sky. Here's everything we'd like to do. And then I figured, you know, we'll get the quote, and then we can kind of, you know, work down from there. We kind of did that with our pool too. You know, here's all the wants, and then you kind of go, okay, that's too much. What do we need to take away? So we just kind of, you know, said all the things we'd like. And he did send me an email yesterday, just kind of checking in with us, saying that he hasn't forgotten about us and he's still working on it, and some other project, some other emergency had come up, but, you know, he's still working on our quote and he's going to get back to us. So that was nice. And he said he'd like to come out again and bring one of his guys with him that, you know, does a lot of the drywall and actually does a lot of the work. And he kind of wanted, because the day that the contractor came out, this guy was sick. And so he wasn't, because normally both of them come out to look at a job at the same time, but he was sick. So they're going to come out again. He said that he hopes it's this week, because he kind of asked us, you know, what our timeline was. He goes, is this like, are y'all in a hurry? You know, what are we looking for, time frame? And of course, my husband's like, well, my wife wants this, you know, as soon as possible. And I said, it's not urgent. I'm fine. It's a want. It's a would love to have. It's not, you know, it's, you know, whatever we can do. We'll work around anyone's schedule, you know. And he goes, well, you know, my husband's like, it could take a couple of months. I'm like, that's fine. Hey, if the fact that I get one eventually, that's all I care about. It doesn't matter how long it's going to take. It's going to be a dream come true. So I'm good. And I want to have it done right. And I know it's going to take some time. So I'm not in a hurry. You know, just right now I, you know, kind of just hide out in our bedroom, the master bedroom. And I've got, you know, this table set up in here, and it works. And, you know, we all don't need fancy rooms or setups to make it work. So that's what I've learned about YouTube. When I first started, I thought, gosh, I have to have all this special equipment and all this, you know, stuff. No, I use my phone, and I don't even have any lighting today. I'm just by a window, and that's all you need. And I just have a table set up, and that's it. Sometimes I have to do unboxings on the bed and, you know, whatever it takes. But gosh, you know, what I'm really excited about the craft room is being able to hang things, have wall space to like hang my diamond paintings. I know that sounds so silly, but you know, there's just no more room in the house, nor do I think you know, not everybody appreciates them like I do, you know, because they didn't do them. So, oh, speaking of that, something happened yesterday that was so cool. I was like kind of floating. I was like, whoa. Y'all know I did Fuji Flora, and I posted that picture when I finished it on Instagram. Well, y'all, out of the blue, because that's been a while that I posted that on there, well, maybe a few weeks. But out of the blue, Dominic Davison, who is the artist of that painting, commented on my Instagram post, y'all. I was like, no way. He said something really nice, like it turned out beautiful, and oh, I was just like starstruck. I was like, oh my gosh, because his artwork is, you know, unbelievable. And I responded back to him, of course, and yeah, I thought that was super cool. I don't know if that's normal, if the artists normally comment, but I was like, I was feeling like big stuff. I was like, this is super cool. So yeah, it's nice when they, and I bet it's got to be neat for them to see their art, you know, in a diamond painting form. You know, I don't know how much they actually, you know, see. And I don't know how I found it. I don't know if I hashtagged, I don't know. I don't remember. I didn't think I did. I mean, I had his name mentioned in the description. I kind of had all the stats of the painting. So, but yeah, he commented, which is cool. So that kind of leads us into my next, I had a note here because I wanted to talk to y'all about this. I've been feeling really bad about something, and I just wanted to address it and just let y'all know up front, you know, why, and that it's been bothering me. Speaking of commenting, I'm having a hard time keeping up. You know, when I only had, you know, 100 subscribers, or, you know, less than 100, I really took pride in making sure that I responded back to every single comment. And I did. I never missed a comment. I always commented back because I figured you took the time to comment on one of my videos, you know, I'm going to respond back to you. But y'all, it just started to, I got more subscribers and more comments, and I started getting behind, and it just like snowballed. And I feel really, really bad. I feel bad that I'm not getting back to everybody. And I wanted to talk to y'all about that and tell you that I'm sorry. And I just can't do it. I don't know. I just can't keep up on it. And I read every single comment. I always heart them. And if there's a question, I will answer a question, you know, of course. But y'all, I mean, I read everything and I get so many wonderful comments. I get great advice. Like, for instance, you know, the problem I was having about, you know, being the fun mom and feeling like I was kind of being, you know, taken advantage of a little bit and being used and being the one that takes them everywhere. And someone had mentioned boundaries. I now have boundaries and I'm saying no. So y'all make a big difference in my life and the comments. And I just feel, I'm sorry. I just said, I'm sorry that I just can't keep up with it all. And I'm not going to blame my kids being home. I'm not really going to blame it. I'm just not good at it. And I'm having a hard time, you know, just keeping up with YouTube videos and, you know, keeping up with the kids and just trying to keep up with the house and, you know, the laundry and the dishes and the cleaning and the, I'm just trying to do it all. And I just feel like that's one area that I'm not doing a good job in. And I just wanted to say, you know, I hope y'all understand. And I hope you can, you know, give me a little bit of grace to, you know, but I just don't think I can comment on everybody. I don't think I can do it. And I know, and I just needed to be honest with myself, because I used to beat myself up when I started, you know, when it started going by and I wasn't, days would go by and then a week would go by and I hadn't commented on everybody's, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so far behind now. They're not even going to remember what they even commented on when I comment back. It's not going to make sense. And I just, yeah, I got behind. And then at some point I just said, I can't, and I don't know what else to do. So, I hope y'all understand, and I hope you can, you know, not be upset and not be, like I said, I read every single one and they all mean so much to me. And I just wanted to make a blanket statement to all of y'all to say thank you for your kind comments. And, excuse me, let me grab a little sip. I think I need water. I think that's the problem. I keep grabbing coffee, but I think I need water. I think I'm out of water too. Okay. I just wanted to say thank you. And I have noticed the scary part. And another thing I was going to talk to y'all about is I did hit, I hit the 500 subscriber mark, which is crazy, 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 crazy. I never thought that would happen. I still can't believe it. I don't know how, when, where, why. It's just like mind-boggling. But yeah, it happened, and but I have noticed the more subscribers you get, the more people that are seeing you, the more open you are to getting negative feedback and comments. So that is the downside of getting a little bit bigger. And that's one thing I'm kind of scared of. I am getting thicker skin, which I'm surprised because I'm pretty sensitive. I am getting thicker skin as they've been happening. There's been, you know, different occasions, and I'm not going to get into it all. And they haven't been awful, but they've been, you know, they haven't been the kindest. And there's been some thumbs downs and, you know, some things that just kind of, you know, they can be a little hurtful. But I just have to tell myself that, you know, they don't know me personally. I don't know them. I don't know what's going on in their life right now. They could be having a bad day, or maybe it's with good intentions that they say what they say. Who knows? And try to be positive about it. Oh, sorry, y'all. I just bumped you with my head. But that is kind of the scary thing. I'm like, can I just like stay like right here at like 500? Because I'm afraid that, you know, the bigger you get, the more people and the more that there's a possibility for, you know, that negativity. And you just can't let it get to you. I mean, I guess that's the only thing that I can say to myself. And right now it seems to be working. So, but yeah, y'all, let's get out of this sad talk. I mean, can you believe 500? I cannot believe it. I was going to do a 500 subscriber giveaway, but I feel like, you know, I'm doing an event right now, and then I'm doing another event, and I'm doing giveaways for those. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's a lot of giveaways all at once. So I think I'm going to hold off, because I did do a 100, and I think I did a 300, and I don't think I'm going to do 500. So let's just wait for, if there's any more, then that'll be something fun to celebrate when maybe I'm not doing an event, or, you know, something else. I can't do all the milestones because that'll be too much. I think I don't want y'all to get too spoiled. So not that y'all would, but yeah. But yeah, it's crazy. It's so crazy how that happened. But again, about the comments, I'll do my best, and I'll try, but that's all I can do. And that's all I can ask from y'all, is to hopefully you understand, and you know, are here with me, and we're doing this together. And yeah, I'm not going to be great at everything, and I just can't. And I just need to accept that I have flaws. I'm really bad at, I mean, it makes sense that I'm not commenting back, because I'm really bad about calling people on the phone, or someone will call me. And a lot of times what ends up happening is I'll read the comment, and I want to come up with such an awesome comment back, and such a heartfelt comment, that it takes so much thought and energy just to do one comment, that I get overwhelmed, and I can't, and I don't want to just do a blanket, you know, thanks, thank you. I don't want to do that either. That's not really, that to me is not meaningful. And, or maybe that would be, I don't know. So anyways, I just wanted to bring that up and to just kind of cover that. And, yeah. Okay. So what else is going on? Okay. So Father's Day is this weekend. It's this Sunday. So if y'all haven't gotten your Father's Day gifts, still got time. And like I said, you know, for Mother's Day, if you have lost your father, and, you know, if this is going to be a tough holiday for you, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. And my heart and my thoughts are with you and go out to you, because I know some of these holidays are not easy. They can't be. So, and I apologize for that. And I, you know, we'll get through it. You know, it's one day. So hopefully it'll just, you know, get by. And for those that it's hard for, and, you know, the next day will be better. So I don't know what's going on with this AB, but that doesn't look like a good AB. Looks like it's got, doesn't look like the rest. I don't know if I want that. I'm going to put that guy in the trash. Y'all, we're going to do some ABs. These are ABs that, did these come with it? Or did I add these? 3607. It looks like I added these. Yeah, because it only came with 126 and 127. So we're going to put these in his horn. We're going to do a little bit of ABs here. Hopefully my micro glue dots don't stick too bad. But yeah, Father's Day. So, I do have, so, you know, my parents are divorced. So my stepdad is, has raised me since I was 9. And I've never been able to call him dad. I tried, you know, at first, and it just felt weird and it didn't stick because I already had a dad that I called dad, you know, my biological dad, and it just was weird. So I tried, I really did try, because he's amazing. Y'all, if you saw that framing video, you got to meet him, and they only live about a half a mile from us, my mom and dad. And he is one of the most, you know, outside of my husband and my children, obviously, and my mom, but he is one of the just most, you know, important people in my life. And just, he's so precious. I love my stepdad. And I don't even consider him my stepdad, but he is. You know, like I said, he has raised me since I was 9. And, you know, when my parents got divorced, so I do have a brother. And so they, my dad got custody of my brother, and my mom got custody of me. So, yeah, my brother and I are not that close because we've never lived together. He's in California and I'm here, and we were never raised together. We're 2.5 years apart. And so you may not hear me talk about him very often because we don't have much of a relationship. It's just not there, unfortunately. We talk, and, you know, sometimes, but it's rare, and we just don't and we're total opposites. It's always been hard. And like I said, having that gap of never being around each other, that distance was definitely hard on us growing up. So there's just not much of a relationship there. So I've always considered myself to be an only child because I was raised that way pretty much since 9. But my biological father, that's Grandpa. My kids call him Grandpa, and we also call him Cramps. Cramps, he's so funny. My dad, my biological father, is just hilarious. When I talk to him on the phone, because we do talk, we're close, it's nonstop laughter. He is just so funny. He makes me laugh. He's always joking around. He's great. So, you know, I've sent him a card. I put it in the mail a couple days ago. So, you know, I'll give him a call on Father's Day. And then on Sunday, so now my mother-in-law and her husband live here. They're about 20 minutes from us. And so they're not far. And so on Sunday, my parents, and so my mom and dad, and my mother-in-law and her husband, they're going to come over. Actually, no, they're not going to come over. We're going to meet them at a restaurant. It's called K-Pop, and it's a Korean place, and they have burgers. The best burgers. They're so good. It's called, you know, and it's a really cool place. They have like Korean, you know, like the K-pop music playing in the background, but their burgers, they have some weird burgers too that have like eggs on them and weird combinations. And they also have crawfish. They just have a variety of things. And so you would think, but their burgers are so good. And they even get really high ratings, reviews. I mean, you name it. And my husband, it's one of his favorite places. And the kids always kind of, whenever he suggests to go eat there, the kids are always like, eh. So they don't love it as much as he does. I go either way. I'm not that picky. But so we talked about Father's Day, and we're like, yeah, let's go to K-pop. So there'll be 9 of us, and it's a fairly big place. So we thought that would be good. I hope we can all sit together. I don't know if they have restrictions on, you know, because the 9 of us have not gone out to eat at all since COVID. So I don't know what it's going to be like. So we'll see. Hopefully we can sit together. So we're going to meet everybody there at 12:45 on Sunday. And then after that, we're going to come back to our house because K-pop, it's not very far from our house. It's about a mile away. So they're going to come back to our house, and I figure we'll do gifts and do some dessert. Now, my husband is gluten-free, so I'll have to get some gluten-free goodies. You know what was really good that we had, that I think I got at Aldi, was it was a cheesecake sampler, and it was gluten-free, and it was really good. So if I grabbed a couple of those, that'd be good. But oh, now that I'm thinking about it, the Reese's cake, the ice cream cake that everybody loves, that's gluten-free. It's just the Oreo one he can't have, but he likes the peanut butter. So maybe I'll do a cheesecake sampler and, like, you know, a Reese's cake. Maybe that's what I'll do. But I think we're going to be so full after eating those because their burgers are big. They're big burgers. They're on the more expensive side for a burger, but again, you know, you get what you pay for. The quality's there, the size, and it's a cool place. And my husband likes to make fun of me when I use this word. I like the ambiance. He says I sound like an old lady. The ambiance. I do like the ambiance of the place. So the atmosphere is very important to me, and the whole vibe and feel of a place. So, y'all, we're doing his horn, and it's looking so good. It's looking good. So, I kind of need to get, my husband doesn't watch my videos, so I should be okay saying it. But, you know, like I mentioned, I'm doing a gift basket for him. I'm going to use that, if y'all saw my Hobby Lobby haul, one of the black, just the solid black. It's a craft, it's, you know, one of those little, you know, bags with the compartments. They had like a slate gray, kind of a black one. And I'm going to put some stuff in there. And I've kind of been buying some things here and there. Like I got a Starbucks mug, and I got some of his favorite candy. What else did I get? Oh, at Aldi, I showed y'all when I did that, What's in Store Wednesday. I got that little tool thing for him. But yeah, he's so hard to shop for. I'm whispering because he's in the other room. But yeah, he's really hard to shop for. So let's see, I need to do the rest of his eyes. There's like these little hashtags. Let's just pop those in there. Now that's 312. I wonder what that would look like. Is there an AB? Let's just, you know, I have my little stack of ABs over here that I grabbed. Nope, no 312. That's fine. Sometimes we shouldn't. I've realized you can overdo it, so you don't want to. I just thought maybe the middle of his eyes would look good. I'll tell you what, about using those Harbor Freight containers, one thing I do really like about them is you can fish really easy. I don't know if you're familiar with fishing, but if you just need one or two. Sometimes the Elizabeth Ward, this is a small one, so I could have done it, but some of the, you know, medium and large ones, you can't get your pen in there because, you know, it's too deep. But those Harbor Freights are fun. I'm really enjoying those. I bought 3 of them that day that my husband and I went to Harbor Freight, and I gave one to my mother-in-law, and so I have 2, because I figured if I'm doing a, you know, bigger painting, I'm going to need more than 25 of those. So I just can't get over how cheap they are. I mean, $5.99 for those? That's a deal. All right, y'all, let's do, I need some L's. L. So I'm trying to think of anything else. Let me see if I have AB for this one, because it is part of his eyes. 823. I have 820. I have 820. Do I have 823? Nope. No 823. I am enjoying these ABs. I've been adding them to my other painting too. I'm excited to show y'all that one. It's a Crafties snack size one. And I am an affiliate, small little plug here. I am a Crafties affiliate. So if you're considering ordering from Crafties, you get 20% off your entire order if you just use the code SHAY20. So if you're thinking about doing a Crafties painting, which, like I said, when I get finished with that one, I'll do the post review, but I am loving it. It's beautiful. So happy with it. So, I mean, it's beautiful. The sparkle. I love when you walk up to a painting that you're working on, you kind of walk up from a distance and you're like, wow. And you can kind of see it from the side. You can see it glistening and, you know, it's just so pretty. So, all right, y'all. I think this is probably going to be a shorter whip and chat. I don't really have anything else to talk about. The kids are doing good. My oldest, you know, Ryan, he's still working, which is great news. I meant to update y'all on that. He's still getting up and being there at 6:30. He's actually going to be at work today at 2 to 7:30, so that's nice. He doesn't have to get up early. Nate, my middle one's just, you know, sleeping in and, you know, being a little mole inside of his room. I barely ever see him. And then Lou, you know, is living her best life. Sleepovers. She's gone right now. She swims all day, goes to friends' houses. They come over here. They're just running the neighborhood and just having a great time. And it's just, you know, she's being a kid, and that's all you can ask for. And I'm so happy because last summer, you know, last summer was taken away from them. It really was. Kids didn't have a summer last summer, and that was sad. So I'm really thankful that she gets to have a better summer this time, and sleepovers and friends, and, you know, just all the things kids should be doing when they're 8 years old. It's exciting and it's fun, and she's worn out. I can tell though, because like I said, she spent the night at my mother-in-law's house, and I went and picked her up yesterday, and I don't think, you know, she slept that well. And last night she was a little clingy, and she was like, Mom, my husband tucked her in, and about 10-15 minutes later she comes back down. She's like, Mom, I can't sleep. And this is like almost 11. I mean, we let her stay up to like 10. It's not like we're putting her to bed at, you know, 7 o'clock at night. I'm like, honey, it's like 10:45. It's almost 11 o'clock. You need to go to bed. And she's like, but I want you. I need you. And I'm like, you're good. I'm like, I'm not going anywhere. I'm right here. She's like, no, I want to be near you. And she goes, can I sleep on your floor? And she's never slept on my floor before. I was like, and I just had no more left in me. I was like, I guess if that's what you want to do, I'm not getting out of bed. So she got herself she grabbed some of my extra pillows, and I keep a blanket in here. So she grabbed the blanket and tucked herself in and said goodnight. And I turned the light off, and actually it forced me to go to bed a little bit earlier than I had been, which was good. I should have multi-placed that row, but I forgot to. Oh well, there we go. Y'all, it's coming together. I'm getting a lot done. So yeah, kids are good. Dogs are doing good. Yeah, I mean, that's all we can ask for. I'd rather have, you know, no updates than sometimes bad updates. Just, you know, things are good. They are just moving right along. And again, I'm having a great time doing this with y'all. So I'm loving it. I'm loving this journey. It's been great. All right, so if y'all have any questions, concerns, be sure and put that cat emoji in there, and I will give y'all a week, you know, to put that in there, and then I'll close off the comments, and then I'll draw from there, and I'll announce it in my next one. Okay. All right, so y'all have a good rest of the week, and be sure and subscribe if you haven't already. I'd love to have you guys. And for those of you that already have, thank you very much. I hope you're enjoying yourself and having a good time. That's what I want. And I hope you're getting some informative information, some fun stuff, and just a, you know, variety. That's what I want to offer, and just have a good time. That's what it's all about. This is supposed to be fun, and it's relaxing, and it's supposed to be a fun hobby. So yeah, subscribe if you haven't. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. And then next to the subscribe button, there's a little bell. And if you want to be notified, just click on that, and you'll be notified every time I post up a video. All right, y'all? Okay, I love you, and I will see you in the next one. Y'all take care.